There are incredible RPGs that build around powerful combat systems or itemization wheels that keep you engaged on end. Some RPGs will fill you with curiosity and freedom and wonder. But then there's some RPGs that are made for like assholes like me that are just a little bit more broken. My voice cracked during that, and that was not intended. These RPGs are the RPGs that will make you hurt. Hurt in ways that will sit with you. And those RPGs are truly, truly special. These are the RPGs that I love, the RPGs that I crave, ones that make me feel deeply, think deeply, and few of them have given me so much early hope for those deep emotions, that potent pain, than Expedition 33, the upcoming brand new turn-based RPG with an all-star cast from Sandfall Interactive that's releasing this month.
Do you know what it means to disappear into nothingness? Their memories, their dreams, their love for each other. We exist for as long as she wants. You won't yet understand. But this is a kindness, not a cruelty.
Even if we fail, we lay the trail for those who will come after. Right? We are Expedition 33.
I'm so damn eager for this game that I couldn't help just releasing the first video that came to mind. The first type of video that wasn't just like, hey, you're gonna like this game because you get to kill shit type of video. And this is what I came up with. If you're completely unfamiliar with Expedition 33 though, here's a quick primer of the setting and some of its actors. A faraway figure known as the Paintress each year paints a number on the monolith. Anyone of that age is then erased, torn away from their loved ones, murdered with seemingly incalculably cruel callousness. The expeditions are brave souls that go try and destroy the Paintress, rid the world of her so she can never paint death again. It's a dark premise, one of increasing hopelessness as the number continues to count down, realizing just how many people have died by the time 33 appears in the monolith, and how few expeditions are potentially left. And some of the actors that are gonna be part of this incredible journey, well, none other than freaking Gollum, Andy Serkis, Jennifer English, Shadowheart, Ben Starr, Devorah Wild, and so many freaking more. And many more that I may not be familiar with yet, but I feel like I'm going to be by the time this game is over. Much in the same way, I wasn't familiar with Jennifer English before Baldur's Gate 3, or Devorah Wild. But these feelings of excitement around this potential pain, which is a weird thing to talk about, I guess, in general, but these aren't just coming out of nowhere, because I actually got to play the game, not the full game, but their preview that they gave out to content creators, and there was a lot. The brutality of the game was more than reinforced in the opening moments of that preview, exceeding anything I'd personally expected of the game from the trailers. It was horrible and grotesque and heart-wrenching, especially in the aftermath. All of which I will spare you the spoilers so that you can experience the horror yourself, because I'm nice like that. Now, all that said, while the demo wasn't spoiler-free, it was kind of spoiler-protected, as much as it could be anyway. There were a lot of things we didn't get to see, but they made sure to give us enough to get the vibe of the game, both in story, cinematics, and gameplay. What came across was an incredibly painful story, one that will cut out your heart and will leave casualties. And that cut will be that much deeper due to the incredible acting performances that are transferred incredibly well through keen details in animation, emotional music scores, and not shying away from, well, brutality. I came away thinking this game was not going to be a game that spares you any pain. And then I saw this lovely little tweet that actually was the spawned the idea for this video. You know, I found myself just grinning with happiness when I saw it. And, you know, that's maybe a problem that I should talk about with my therapist. But it's also why I'm really excited for the 24th to come and took the day off work so that I could play this game all freaking day. The 25th, but same. Now, I'm not going to go off here and make any predictions or suggest that any of your main characters die or anything, but it's at least something where I feel this low murmuring sense of anxiety around it. Like maybe this game doesn't end with the happiest of endings, and honestly, it doesn't need to. One of my critiques recently of Avowed was that at times it spared you a sense of cost or pain. It built up moments, then spared you the harshest consequences. Kind of like the author of a novel you're enjoying building up to the death of a main character, but killing off the sidekick's cousin's friend's former neighbor instead. I don't get the feeling that Expedition 33 will be taking that route. But if you didn't already, this video probably shows you that I'm kind of twisted. I mean, if you read my books, you already know that I'm kind of twisted and cruel to my characters. But I want to know more about you. Do you like an RPG like that? Do you like an RPG that likes to tear your heart out? Do you want that emotional ache that you get after a good game like that? The one that comes to mind the most right now is Final Fantasy X. The way that that game ends has such a, if you've played it, if you know the ending of that game, you know what I mean. You know why that's so intense and why certain songs still hit so hard, like the one that I may be using in the background of this right now. Or do you prefer things to be more hopeful? Do you prefer to have more control over that possibility of pain? Maybe you're the evil type. I did a video a while back on evil RPGs, and a lot of you are the evil types. So maybe that's you, and you like to be the one inflicting the pain on people. But let me know in the comment section below, because I'm really curious to see what it is that you like in RPGs. And no, of course, it doesn't have to be either or. I love hope as much as anyone, but I also sometimes just love a good cry. And few things can do that to me the way a video game does that takes a masterful actor performance, fantastic writing, beautiful animation, and weaves them all together to create a masterpiece. And so far in Expedition 33, it looks like we're getting all of that. The cinematics we've seen in the demo and beyond are exceptional. It just takes a look at some of these artfully cropped and cut cinematics from the preview to avoid spoilers to get an example of the absolute range of emotions shown throughout the characters in the game. Sometimes even happy endings can be bittersweet. Here's hoping that that'll be the case for Expedition 33. If you want to learn a bit more about the game, the more functional elements, I actually covered my response to my hands-on preview with the game and the combat and all those things in this video right here. And you can get yourself ready for the game to come out in just a couple days or weeks. It comes out on April 24th, 2025, and I believe it's currently on sale in most places for about 10% off, putting it right around like $45 or $40 at the moment in certain places. Until then, see you April 24th. My name is Redbeard Flynn. Thank you so much for watching.